Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you everyone? Welcome back grade 4. Today we have a new lesson 13.2, and it's about the area. Okay, so let's open your book, page 723. This class will start in 2 minutes. Okay everyone, let's start. As I said before, today's lesson is about area. Okay, to get the meaning of area, so you have to start with the base and the height. So any shape has a base and a height because we have two-dimensional shapes today. Okay, so we have the base, B for base and H for height. Okay, because we have two-dimensional shape, so if we have two-dimensional shape, we have base and height to it. Okay, so that's the meaning of two-dimensional shapes. Okay, so as you see here, the area is the measure of the number of unit squares needed to cover a flat surface without gaps or overlaps. Okay, and we're gonna cover it with some square units. Okay, so the square unit is square that is 1 unit long and 1 unit wide. And to find the area of a figure, count the number of unit squares inside the figure. Okay, as you see here, we have this as the unit square. So we have 1 unit long and 1 unit wide. Okay, now the question is, how are the base, height, and area of a rectangle related to each other? Okay, so we're gonna discuss it in this table. So let me show you this table. Okay, now, according to the definition of area, if you want to get the area of the first figure, so you need to count the square units or the number of small squares inside it. Okay, let me count it for you. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So we have 15 square units here. So that's the area of this figure, okay? So without counting, can we get it using base and height? Okay, but first of all, what is the meaning of base and height? Okay, let me show you what the meaning of base and height. The base is the vertical one or the row. So we have how many small square in one row here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 square units here. So we have 5 units here. Okay. And what about height? Height is the vertical one. So the vertical here we have 3 units. So let me count it. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 units, as you see here. So now, if you want to get the area of this figure, all we have to do, we're going to multiply them together. So 5 multiplied by 3 equals 15. So the area here is 15 square units. That's our area. Okay, and the same goes with the next one, the next figure. We have here in the base 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have here 8 units, as you see here. Okay, what about the height? Let me count it. 1, 2. So we have here 2 units, as you see here. So we're going to multiply them together. 8 multiplied by 2 equals 16 square units. Okay, the next one, the same thing. Let me count the base units. 1, 2, 3. So we have 3 units as base. And what about height? 1, 2, 3. We have also 3 units as height. 1, 2, 3. So now we're going to multiply them together to get the area. So base times height. We're going to multiply every time base times height to get the area. So base times height to get the area. So 3 multiplied by 3 equals 9. So that's our area of the third figure. Okay, so from this table, we can say that the formula of area is A equal base times height, and we are using here letter A for area and B for base and H for height. That's our formula. Okay, write this, guys, and then we're gonna move to the next page. Hurry up. Okay, as I said before, the formula of the area is A for area equal base times height. Okay, and that the base and that the height. Okay, now let's use this formula to find the area of rectangle and square. So you have to memorize this formula to be able to answer the problems of area. So A, which is area, equal base times height, and the base here is 6, and the height is 2, so it will be 12. So it will be 12 square feet. And the next one, letter B, we have 2 meter and 2 meter. So they are equal, so we have a square here. So we have base times height equal 2 times 2 equals 4. So it will be 4 square meters. Okay, so we can say that if we have a square, so we have all sides are equal, so we have 4 sides are equal. So we can write it another formula for the square equal side times side. So write this for me, please. So the area of square, write this after me, please. It's so important to be able to write this. Okay, or we're gonna write it in the next page. Okay, guys, let's move to the next page. Okay, let's skip the next page and let's move to the page after it. Okay. And remember that we have two formulas today: rectangle, area equal base times height, and square, area equals side length times side length. Okay. So now find the area of the rectangle or square. So first of all, Fahd al-Mulhim, can you help? Hi Fahd, how are you, my dear? Okay, if I ask you, we have here a square or rectangle here. Number 2. What?
Rectangle.
Yeah, because we have 7 inch and 2 inches here. Okay, so how can we get the area here. So that 7 represent the base and that 2 represent the height. So the rule or the formula, area equal base times height, right?
Yeah.
So the base equal 7 and the height equals 2, so it will be 7 times 2 equals 14 square inch, right?
Okay, Mr. What is A equal S? S multiply S and the square. What is S?
Okay, so S means side length, okay? S for the side length, okay? Because all sides of a square are equal, right? So if I
Yeah.
ask you if we have the next one is a square, right? Because we have here 9 meter and 9 meter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I ask you area equal base times height, so you will tell me that they are equal, base and height are equal, the same, right?
Yeah.
So we can cancel it and just write side times side. Okay,
It will be. Can I answer number three?
no, Ibrahim Muhammad will answer it. Okay,
Okay.
so it will be 9 times 9 equals 81. Okay, yes, Ibrahim Yusuf. Sorry, Ibrahim Yusuf, are you there?
Yes, miss. Yeah.
Okay, number 3. We have 8 and 14. So we are dealing here with square or rectangle?
Square.
Square, great. So the area here equals what? That's a square. Number 4 is a square.
No.
Square or rectangle,
Number
man.
4. Yeah. No.
It's
I
rectangle,
think you say
right?
number 3. Number 4 is
I'm asking about number
rectangle.
4. We are dealing with number 4 here.
Number 4 rectangle.
Okay, so we're gonna write base times height. So base equals what? 14, or let's say 8 multiply
Okay. 8
14
multiply
equal
14
112
equals
square feet.
112
Yeah,
112 square feet.
yeah, great. Thank you so much. Okay, so it's so simple. You have to follow this rules or this formulas. So important. So you have to keep it in your mind. These formulas, keep it. So important to understand what is the meaning of area. Okay. Okay, I need someone else here. Okay, what about Muhammad Burair?
Hello, Mr.
Okay, Muhammad, we have the number 5. We have 5 feet and we have 13 feet. So do we have a square or rectangle here?
I don't, Mr. Um, I don't hear you well.
Do we have a square or rectangle here? Number 5.
Number 5, no rectangle.
Rectangle, excellent. So we're gonna multiply them together. So 13 multiplied by 5. Can you multiply this for
5.
me?
Yes, 5 multiply 3 equals 15. We put 5 um, down and 1 up.
Yeah, great.
5 multiply 1 equals 5. Then 5 plus 1 equals 6. The answer is 65.
Okay, great. Thank you so much, man. Okay, the next one. Fahd Al-Ghamdi.
Yes, Mr.
Okay, Fahd, number 6. What do you think?
Yeah.
It's a square or rectangle?
A square.
So we're going to multiply them together. 13 multiplied by 13, it will be 169.
69.
Okay, great. Okay, what about Dr. Sharif? Dr.
Yes,
Malik
Mr.
Sharif, right?
Yes,
How are you, doctor?
I am good.
Okay, so you want to become a doctor, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see number 7.
Okay.
We have 2 centimeter and 20
Yeah.
centimeters.
2
Okay.
2 multiplied
So,
by 20
so
equals
we are
40.
dealing here with a rectangle or a square?
Rectangle.
Rectangle, excellent. So we're going to multiply them together. So 20 multiplied by 2 equals what, man?
40.
40. So it will be 40
Is
square
your
centimeters.
centimeter.
Okay. Thank you so much, Dr. Malik.
You're welcome.
Okay, guys, that's our lesson for today. The most important thing in our lesson today to keep in your mind that we have 2 formulas. The first formula is about rectangle, and it says you have to multiply base times height, and the next one is the formula of a square, so you have to multiply side length times side length to get the area. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to check your homework on Think Central. See you tomorrow inshallah. Bye, stay safe.